Very good morning to all my dear students. I am here with chapter 6, the Tarnetar Fair part 2. In part 1 we discussed about the Tarnetar Fair held in Surendranagar, and the men and the women, they wear beautiful costumes and they play Ras Garba. There are different stalls in the fair and they are enjoying with full spirit. Now let us move ahead. Fifth one, the Tarnetar Mela covers a large part of the Tarnetar village with a huge number of stalls put up to sell beautiful local handicrafts unavailable elsewhere. See, in the Tarnetar Mela, we see that covers the village. A huge number of stalls is also there. They sell beautiful local handicrafts which are not available anywhere. You can see it over there. Along with the ethnical jewelries also we see over there. Statues of deities, means god and goddess, are being kept over there. And the traditional attire means a costume, that is dress. Traditional dress is being displayed in the stall, and with the traditional dress which has a tiny mirror that is embroidered on the clothes. And there are also merry-go-round rides, photographer stalls, magic shows, and tattoos. See, tattoos, we know that is a permanent image or a pattern on the skin which is created by using needles to put colors under the skin. And see, all these things we can see, and all these things, they attract a large variety of visitors. They attract the attentions of visitors by having such a beautiful stalls. And in that stall we can see handicraft item, jewelries, statues, and embroidered tiny mirror work on a cloth, etc. is being seen. The fair is held for 3 days every year during the Hindu calendar dates of Bhadarva Sud, 4th, 5th, and 6th. See, it is held every year for 3 days, and it is according to the Hindu calendar, the dates of Bhadarva month. That is Sud, in the Sud, Chauth, Pancham, and Chhat, we say in Gujarati. That is 4th, 5th, and 6th. That is, it stays in the during the Gregorian calendar. The month come is August and September. The next one, seventh one. The Tarnetar fair is held 8 km from the town of Thangar in the Surendranagar district. See where it is being held, in the town of Thangar, and which is in the Surendranagar district. And this is the nearest railway station on Ahmedabad Hapa Broad Gauge line. See, the nearest railway station which is on the Ahmedabad Hapa Gauge line it is. And the nearest town, the town which is near with the road transport we can travel to the other places, is the Chotila, and that is 25 km from Thangar, and which is connected by what, by ST buses from Rajkot. See, there are ST buses available from Rajkot to go over there, that is 75 kilometers, and from Jamnagar 162 kilometers, and from Ahmedabad 196 kilometers, or from Porbandar 252 kilometers. From Bhavnagar, Chotila, they can be reached either via Rajkot. You can reach there from Bhavnagar or Chotila also by crossing via Rajkot. A trip of 264 kilometers, or via Bothad. From Bothad also you can go a shorter journey of 190 kilometers from there. Chotila, Thangad, and Tarnetar are well connected by ST buses. See, all these places they are connected through ST buses. ST buses, we get frequently the ST buses, and the other modes of transportations are also available. And the nearest airport is Rajkot one, that is 75 kilometers away. The nearest airport is in Rajkot. Eighth one, the coolies of Saurashtra initiated the custom of embroidering umbrellas. See what they do. The coolies of Saurashtra, the people of coolies that they are from the Saurashtra, they initiate the custom. They initiate then begin their start or something. The custom, that is means their tradition of embroidering umbrella. They embroidered the umbrella, they make it very beautiful, decorated, which are executively elaborated when in terms of embellishment. See, executively means beautifully it has been embroidered, is being done in the terms of embellishment, means decoration is being done on it very beautifully. And the embroidery of each is unique. See the uniqueness we can see in the embroidery, and rises from the edge, from the bottom all the way to the top, from the end to the top it has been embroidered with bead work. You can see the bead work and patchwork in the design as well. In the design we can see the patchwork on that, it has been bead works are also being done, and beautifully embroidered is being done on umbrellas. And small colorful handkerchiefs are attached all around the edges. See at the edges, at the end what they have attached a small colorful handkerchiefs. It looks very attractive, and it also attract the attention. These men spend over a year embroidering this and their umbrella. See, to embroider their umbrella, the man they spend over a year. It takes a year to embroidery and to make such a beautiful umbrella. Their intention is to entice the what their intention is, what to entice means what to persuade the girls with their art. They want to pursue the girls with their art, clothes, headgear, and they want to impress them by all these things. Beautiful clothes have been worn by them, attractive, and headgear is also very attractive, so that they can propose them for marriage. So by decorating themselves by wearing such a beautiful clothes, headgear, and holding an umbrella, decorated umbrella, so all these things they can propose them the girl for the marriage. And it is not surprising that, see what thing is not surprising we see over here, that before the fair is over, that the fair is for the 3 days, before it get over, they usually meet the lady of their choice. See, they get their partner, their life partner, the lady of their choice whom they like, and it is said they usually get, they meet the lady of their choice. I hope you all have understood this chapter, Tarnetar Fair. It's very beautiful lesson, and in that we come to know about the Rabari women's and the costumes they wear. They perform Ras Garbas, and how the men wear headgears, decorative umbrella they carry to choose their partner. All these things we came to know through this chapter. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.